Hey y'all, it's your girl Blessing and I am back again with another video for you guys.
Hey, when it come to you, pistol like buzz, issue with trust. Won't let no one get a piece of your love. Yeah, base it on.
So y'all, my armpits. Today's video is basically going to be a girls talk. I asked you guys on my Instagram to ask me some questions or put some topics in the little box for me to answer and stuff like that. So I'll be answering that today. Before we get started, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok and Snapchat. I do add back. So without further ado, let's get on with this video. The first question is, what to do if you want to cut off a friend but they have things on you? I personally feel like silence is like the best weapon, just to like remove yourself without even having to let them know that you're removing yourselves. Just simply just stop talking, like leave it at that. If you do want to text them, but like make it like mad dry to the point that they don't even want to text you. But like just simply just let it go by itself, because then you know you wouldn't have to worry about cutting the person off and stuff like that. The next question is, do you think it's okay for your boyfriend to have a girl best friend? Personally, it really depends. Like if my boyfriend or whoever I'm with in the future has had a girl best friend in the past, I'm not gonna be the type of person to be like, oh, you can't be with them, because you know what I'm saying, because I have a boy best friend of my own. So in the future when I do get a boyfriend, I wouldn't want my boyfriend to tell me, yeah, cut that guy off because I don't like him, or that's, you know, y'all are not supposed to be boy best friend and girl best friend. That's goofy to me. And honestly, I feel like it really all just boils down to the insecurities of your significant other, because I feel like a real person will not let you cut off somebody else just because they simply just don't want you to be friends with that person because of their insecurities. That's how I view it. I feel like you have to be really insecure to feel like I'm gonna cheat on you with my best friend. You know what I'm saying? The next thing is comparing yourself to other girls / insecurities. Now this right here, this is a big thing. Like, okay, let me use me as an experience. Like I used to love comparing myself to other people and be like, oh well, I don't have this, so I don't look good, or well, I don't look like this, so I'm not pretty, or my body doesn't look like this, so I don't have a good body, I'm fat, I'm ugly, I'm skinny, whatever the case may be. You have to realize Instagram is fake. It's not real. It's not real people on there. People will do whatever they have to do to make themselves look good, whether it means photoshopping, whether it means, you know, just posting fake stuff, whatever the case may be. So please don't compare yourself to other people, because you don't know what they're going through. You don't know how they feel about their bodies. They might think you might be wanting their body and they might be wanting yours. So it's like, be grateful and be thankful for what God gave you, because a lot of people wish that they had your body, even though you wish that you had a lot of people's body too. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. But just love yourself. Like, self-love is so important. Love yourself completely before you want to compare, because at the end of the day, we're all going through stuff. We all have insecurities. We all have things that we're going through that we don't want to talk about, things that we all compare ourselves, and we shouldn't, because nobody's perfect. The next question is, do you think it's a good idea to date in high school? I don't think it's a like terrible idea, but at the same time, you don't need it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to date in high school. It's not a need, it's a want. And personally, I feel like you shouldn't date in high school. You should focus more on your school. But if you like somebody and you genuinely like feel like, okay, I want to be with this person, you have to really get time. You have to, first of all, you have to love yourself first. Number two, you have to really make sure that this is the person that you want to be with. Do not waste your time talking to little boys for 3 months and then go find somebody else, because you're just wasting your time. Find somebody that you know for a fact will be long term. Find somebody that you know for a fact that you would like to be committed to in the future. Out, like, experiments. Like, don't do that, because it's a waste of time, and honestly, it's very much draining. So I would just say to not date in high school. But if you know, it's not a bad idea, but you don't have to. That's what I'm basically saying. The next question is, what do you do when you have bad cramps at school? I've never had bad cramps at school before. I don't think I had, probably once. But make sure you have medication on you, because most schools don't allow the nurses to give you medication. So make sure you have your own little medication on you. Get tampons, carry pads in your bag, and just excuse yourself and let teacher know like you're going through something and you need to go be excused and go to the restroom. And if they don't let you go, then go, because they, you know what I'm saying, there should not be a reason as to why. Your teacher should understand what, like, you know what I'm saying, when you look at them like, yeah, I need it. Your teacher should know like this is what you did. You know, I'm like, y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying. So yeah, and drink lots and lots of water. That's good too. The next question, well, the next topic is the difference between playing the role of a friend and actually being a friend. Now, playing the role of a friend and being a friend are kind of this different things. They sound the same, but they're kind of different. Hear me out. Being a friend is like someone that you could talk to, you could say hey to at school, you know, they'll slide up on your story with hard eyes. That's being a friend. They like your post, repost your stuff. That's being a friend, right? Playing the role of a friend is always being there for you whenever you need them to be, and you always being there for that person as well. Them being supportive for you 25/8. Your friend is supposed to be there for you all the time, no matter what it is. No matter, I don't care if someone's talking about you behind my back. I don't care if someone's saying this or that to your face. If they have your back, that's a real friend, period. There should not be no back and forth. There should not be no, oh, this person said this about me and my friend didn't defend me. If you have a real friend, you should it feels so good to never have to question nothing. Never have to question whether or not they're worthy. Never have to question whether or not they're being fake. That's a real friend. Someone that can, you know, like, we've been out of school for like 3-4 months, and I'm not going to even cap to you, a lot of people have not hit me up at all. Like, not like that. It's only, and it's like, that's how you see that they're your true colors of your friends. People who don't hit you up out of school but only want to talk to you when you're in school, you not really, you there for a season and a reason, but you're not there for what I need you to be there for. You're not actually there to support me 25/8. You're not actually there for me to talk to you all the time. You're not actually there for those late night phone calls. You know what I'm saying? That's a real friend. Versus being an associate, being a friend that you see at school, being a friend that you say hi to, being a friend that I may invite you over here to hang. That's different. But playing the role of a friend, it's actually a lot more responsibility than just. The next question, what compliments make you the most happy? I feel like just complimenting my personality and like my looks, basically, in general. Like, I try, girl, I try. When people compliment me, it means the world to me. Whether it's just a heart emoji, whether it's actual words, it means a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because I never used to get that before from people. I never used to, the type of energy that I'm receiving now, I never used to receive a couple years ago, 2-3 years ago. I never used to receive things like that. I was at a bad time in my life, and I just didn't look the best. So when I hear it now, it means a lot to me to like compliment all of it. Like, you, like, oh yeah, you look good today, or you make me happy. That's like one of the best compliments. Like, I make you somebody happy. That's like, wow. The next one was hygiene. This right here is my pretty boy side now. Hygiene, let me tell you, hygiene is not no joke. Not even on no disrespectful type of thing, but like, Dove can go a long way. Let me tell you, Dove can go a long way, okay? I'm a hoarder. Like, I keep a lot of body washes, body soaps, body lotions, body sprays, body mists, body scrubs, all of that. I keep all of it on deck because a couple years ago, I didn't really smell the best. Like, I wasn't at like where I was supposed to smell as a female, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, after I did my research and watched a couple videos, you know what I'm saying, I got my stuff together and I was actually good, like smelling good. But I just feel like if you don't have good hygiene is so important, so important. Some people just don't see that. Hygiene is not just your, you know, your breath and your showering. It comes down to your hair, your ears, inside your ears, how you take care of your face, your acne, your neck, if your neck is black, all of that. That's hygiene. Not just, you know, how you smell and your breath. That's not hygiene. Hygiene is every single part of your body. from top to bottom, from fingers to the crack of your toes. That's hygiene. So if you go on my channel, you can see like I made a video, a hygiene video, a couple months back. So y'all go watch that and y'all go get some help from that video. The next topic is relationships. I want to say I'm not the best person to ask. I just feel like nowadays it's such a pattern. Like the whole like, I feel like guys don't really care for the word relationship no more. Guys don't really care for the word girlfriend or boyfriend no more. It's kind of like we doing what we doing and yeah, that's that. I don't see the sense of that. You're putting in your energy to the same person every single day and not talking to nobody else, but we're not in a relationship. That's how some guys view it. And I'm like, what type of sense in your head? Like, who put that? Who did you lose brain cells? Because it's like, if you know what I'm saying, see me enough to lay down with me, you most definitely see me enough to call me your girlfriend. It's just the little things that matter. The thought of me being someone else's girlfriend, it rings. I like the tone of that. I like the tone of that a lot because it's like, I feel enough. And a lot of girls, they lose their confidence. They lose their self-love because they feel like they're not enough when it comes to this friends with benefits thing, because they feel as though these guys are not able, like they're not doing the right thing and they're not able to be in a relationship because the guy doesn't think that they're good enough. So it's kind of like, nowadays you really have to just watch who you're talking to and who you're putting your energy into, because sometimes it's not all the right people. So that's all I'm gonna say about relationships. Drama. I don't really like drama. Now it's what to say. I feel like everybody just talks stuff, and honestly, drama is drama. It's really up to you whether you want to move past it and be the bigger person or be mature about it, or dwell on the same thing over and over and over again. Now, I'm not saying that you have to be friends with the person that you started drama with. I'm not saying that, but just moving past it and just leaving it alone and not talking to that person at all is way much better than continuing to dwell on the same thing over and over again and making the problem bigger than it already is. That's how I see drama. Insecurities. When it comes to insecurities, I have insecurities. I have a lot of insecurities, and it's okay to say that you have a lot of insecurities because everybody's not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Simple. Nobody's perfect. So, like I said, you really just have to learn how to love your body, and it takes time. And you know what I'm saying? It took me some time. It may not take somebody else that time, like that same amount of time. It takes somebody else a week, and they'll be good. But for me, it took me a lot of time to finally realize, like, I'm worth. You know, I look good. I'm worthy, and I don't need somebody else's. Why is my mother facing me? Okay, so the next topic is friends. I don't think I have a lot of friends. I feel like I have a lot of associates, people that I say, hey, you know what I'm saying, oh, you cute girl, I see you, da-da-da. I have a lot of those. But friends, I have 5 friends. 5 friends that I call every single day. 5 friends that I talk to every single day. People that I've, you know what I'm saying, I have 5 of them. And I'm very much grateful for the people that I have. Even though I may not say it, I'm really grateful for the people that I have, because I don't know where I would be without them. Honestly, truth be told, I don't know where I would be without these 5 people. And it's just like, they're always there for me. They're always playing their role as a friend, always. Regardless of whether I'm making the right or wrong decision, they're always there for me. So like, I'm grateful for that. But you have to really watch out who you call your friends, because I kid you not, you could tell somebody like your business and they'll be your friend, and turn around and tell somebody else your business, and then your business has been told by somebody else and someone else knows your business, and that's not a friend. Someone who doesn't support you, someone who doesn't have your back at all times is not your friend. Point blank period. Someone that may comment on your post or like your post or repost your post, it's a, you know what I'm saying, that's not a, like, they're a friend, but are they really there for you? I feel like a friend is always there for you, no matter what the convenience is. Point blank period. That's my definition of friend. What's my type? I don't really have a type. I just don't discriminate. If I like you, I like you. If I mess with your vibe, I mess with your vibe. If I don't, I don't. Then you're not my type. So I'm sorry, simple as that. Like, if I talk to somebody, I'll get to talk to you for like a couple, like 15 or 30 minutes, and I already know if you're my type or not, just through the conversation. not able to look through the conversation, I can know whether or not you're my type. I don't really go by looks. I really go by personality. If you're like if you don't match my vibe, you're not my type. Simple as that. I don't really have a preference like, yeah, you have to be 6'3" and tall and dark skin. Like, no, I don't have that type of type. It's just, if I mess with you, I mess with you. Next topic is breakups and how you deal with them. Yeah, I only have one major. And honestly, you start to heal over time. You meet new people, you do different things, do things to get your mind off that person. But what I won't say is, don't use somebody else as a rebound. That's one mistake that I made, because when you jump into something else, as soon as you get out of something else with somebody else and you use somebody else to get over the feelings that you have for the ex, it doesn't really turn out the way you want it to. Because what if you and your ex are not completely done and you already done put somebody else in a situation that you don't want them to be in? So don't use somebody else as a rebound. Do your thing. You meet new people. You don't meet somebody else in the future that's way much better than the person that you broke up with. That's how I think about it. Second and last question is, what does girl code mean to you? To me, girl code basically means don't do something that you wouldn't want me doing to you. Don't, just period. Do not, something that you would not want me doing to you, do not do it to me. Don't go talk to my ex after we break up. Don't go, just simple things like I said. But I don't even have to explain it. Whatever you wouldn't want me doing to you, don't do it to me. Simple as that. And the last question is, how do you feel about females who think being a homewrecker is cute? That's not cute. You in your mind, you think it's cute for you to realize that you broke up someone else's happy home, someone's happy relationship. A guy cheated on their girlfriend with you, and you think that's cute. So you was a rebound, because you didn't mean shit to that person, because they they took out the trash with you. It was just like, okay, I smashed and I did what I had to do. I'm satisfied now. I'm going home to my girlfriend. And you think that's cute, because guess what? If you break up someone else's happy home, the same way you got him is the same way you're gonna lose him. I'm telling you that right now. The same way you got that guy is the same way you're gonna lose him. It always will happen. Everything. So that is all of the topics and all of the questions that you guys have asked me on Instagram. I hope that you guys like this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the post notifications bell so you can notify every time your girl posts. Make sure you follow me on all my social medias. They will be linked down below. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Please, 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 please help me get there. I'm being so active for y'all. Just support, show love, period. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.